Now, the boy I'm about to see is one of the fortunate few. He has a brain that is naturally wide for reading and spelling. And what I mean by that is I don't mean he's just going to learn to read and spell with nothing. But if he is exposed to specific things, he will figure out most of it himself with very little instruction. There are very few children that I can actually do this. But I want you to see what he does naturally. I'm going to give him some prompts and whatever, but he does it naturally. But we need to teach about 95% of children how to do this. And we have to specifically teach them what this child does, which is to link what we say. Sorry, excuse the ink all over me. I've just been marking my books. Is to link what we say with what's in print. So to link, when we say fish, with f-i-sh, 3 speech sounds, f-i-sh, with their representations here. That's a picture of f, that's a picture of I, and those two there are a picture of sh, f-ish, fish. So because we've been doing that, and he's understanding how to blend and what have you, that's what, so now he can just figure it all out. So here, if I was to, now although these are Jolly Phonics books, these actually don't scaffold. Now these that I'm going to take him are from Jolly Phonics, but Jolly Phonics doesn't have readers that follow that scaffold with the order we're teaching the phonemes. So at the moment, Jolly Phonics doesn't have any readers I would recommend you get, other than the set of flat books. And by flat books, what I mean is that they've got the word, they can't see what the picture is until they look inside. And we use this within SSP for a different reason than actually Jolly Phonics intended them to be used, but they're really, really useful for what we use them with. But Jolly Phonics doesn't have readers that scaffold, that follow the order. Spelled South Australia have actually created a set, which is fantastic, so please do visit that website. So what I'm going to do with him is I'm going to take these and I'm going to say, right, we're playing Speech Sound Detective. So what I'll do is, what we do is we tell the child the word, that's the word lemon. They could have a look at to picture it. Okay, so if this is the word lemon, listen for lemon, what can you hear? Or n. So what are the pictures of the sounds? Because sound pics are just pictures of speech sounds. If we say or and take a picture of it with a speech sound camera, or, then what might it look like? It might look like that. It might look like something else as well, but it might look like that. So lemon. So I say to him, lemon. What's the last sound you can hear? N. Where's the picture of n? There. So I'm helping his brain do what it's doing really well anyway. Even though he hasn't looked at this within the green level for SSP, I'll say, okay, lemon or un. Where's the e? Where's the picture of e? And he'll figure it out. What I can also do is, okay, look at this. What do you think the word is? Now that's actually called whole language. It's a guesswork. But what I want you to do is take it further, because whole language doesn't teach the 95% of children to read. So he'll say, I mean, he might not know that's a cobweb, but if he says cobweb, I'll say, yes, so this word is actually cobweb. Now tell me, what are the parts that link with our speech? So cobweb, I can hear b twice there, cob, web. Where's the picture for b? And we'll do it like that. So whereas whole language, what it does is says, look at this, now guess what the word is, and then it presumes that the brain of the child is going to then understand, well, it's because we say cobweb, because we do that, but it doesn't. Only less than 5% of children will do that. So that's why whole language approach just isn't effective. It doesn't take it far enough. So do this, which is what whole language is, but take it further and help the child do what they can't do naturally unless you tell them. So I'm going to take him these in, because what he's doing at the moment is he's so engaged. I'll actually hopefully copy you something that his mum's just told me that he's doing, because he's just naturally going around the environment, looking for words, working out what they are, working out the speech sound picks. He's doing exactly what we do in SSP, but for 95% of children, we have to actually do that explicitly. We have to actually teach them that, and 35% odd of children will never learn to read and spell if we don't do that. That's why we have such awful literacy in this country, because the majority of teacher children don't get this. And this is something parents can do for free. You can do it when you're in the supermarket, in the library, wherever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him these. These are actually dandelion readers. And he won't need to necessarily go in order, although the ideal. Sorry, let me find some early ones. Well, you imagine what we do. So what we've been doing in the preschool classes is we've done at, we've actually done so as they learn those, what these books are for practicing blending them. So instead of just going whatever, he can actually blend them into words. So this shows us that this book has covered all of those. And there's a helpful word, the. So that the children have covered all of these sound picks, and all they're doing is practicing blending them. So instead of going they can actually practice either going yum aloud, or in their heads they're going yum. But what happens is it speeds up so quickly that the children can go yum, plum, because their brain is scanning ahead to be able to understand, to know what that word is. You don't need to look at this at all, because this is the bit that's the information. And as long as you teach what those are pictures of, they're just pictures of speech sounds. There's a picture of y, there's a picture of there's a picture of yum, or a plum. There's a helpful word, said, or ip, flip, and flop. So it just builds up and builds up, and they gain confidence. This book shows us that the children have been, that in this book, it's going to be those and that. And it builds up. So we just literally go through Unit 7, Unit 8, and he will be able to pick these up, go through them on his own. He won't need any help from parents. I mean, obviously it's great if parents are there with him, whatever, but he'll learn on his own just by giving him the right resources. He can also pick up, Fitzroy or whatever else that might have a mishmash, that even though they're phonics readers, they don't actually follow. They'll tell you which sounds are in there, but they don't actually really follow a specific order. But he'll also be able to pick this up and work out a lot of it. And when he comes to a word he's not sure of, he can ask his mum or somebody, what's that word? Like name. And then his brain can start to work out a blue level sound pick sandwich. That's what I call it. So it's a
I got that book.
Have you got this one at home, John and his fox?
It's from the library.
Oh, is it from the library? Brilliant. Now, these are all new books. Wow, Miss Sarah. These are all new books, and I've not stamped them yet. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a little trick.
Miss Emma, I'm a bit sick today.
Oh, Layla, are you? Are you okay? Now here, I'm just going to show you something. Would you have any sort of guess what that word is?
It's her face.
Well done. So foot is her. Now, let me show you something funny.
Fish.
Fish. So what do you think now? What do you think about this now?
Fish.
Fish. So where's the picture for sh? That's right. So if they're together, it's not foot, it's her anymore. Now it's sh. So there's a picture of sh. Wow. Look at this. Oh, can you work out what this word is?
Fish. Catfish.
Amazing! Catfish! You remember the turn it over, let's have a look. Turn that over, let's see if it is a catfish. What's a catfish look like? Oh, it's a catfish! Wow, can we do the next one? Let's have a look. What's this one?
Dogfish. Dogfish.
Turn it over. Wow! Is that a dogfish? Doesn't look very much like a dog to me, does it to you? Let's have a look. What's the next one? Oh, let's have a look. Oh, at.
Fish.
Flatfish. Is he flat? Oh, it's flat like a pancake. Foot or at fish. So where's the picture for foot in there? Because we haven't looked at foot. It is. Where's the picture for t? Oh, where's the picture for all? Flatfish. Yes, well done. You're linking what I'm saying with the sound picks. Oh, now, there's another one that we've not seen before, because you know this is a and but when these two go together, it's a different sound. Now, let's see if we can work out what it is by being speech sound detectives. What kind of
Starfish.
It's a starfish. So what's this? So this is starfish. So where's the picture for R? R. Yes, and it's all this bit, isn't it? Ish. Starfish. So we've learnt another one. Wow, you've learnt two big ones today. Oh, I recognise that. We saw that at the beginning. What was it? When they're together, what is it? Yes, oh. Shellfish. Wow. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a shellfish. Is there any more? Are there any more? Oh, now here's another one. Now, if I told you this is fish, puffer fish. Let's have a look. Oh, puffer fish. So we've got some more new ones. We've got so that must be a fish, puffer fish. Oh, and that's the end. Wow, can you read it yourself now? You're going to take it home. You can take it home. Fantastic. Now, all of these books, going to leave them with Sarah so you can have a look at them anytime you want. Let me see if there's one that I think you might like to read to start off with. There's millions of them. Look at all of them. And so you can work it out. And if you're not sure what the word is, ask Sarah, and then you can work out what the sandpick is. Let's have a look. Oh, look. Look. That's that picture we just saw. What was that one? Yes, fishing. The fishing trip. You know that word as well, the fishing trip. Wow, and these are really difficult books, but you can do it. That's amazing. Let me see if I can find one. Oh, and here's one that I want you to look out for. Chips. Chips for lunch. Look. Having chips for lunch. So you can choose any of those books. Now, I'm running out of time, so what I want you to do before tomorrow is I want you to find a picture for ooh. Okay, so find a picture for ooh. And I'm going to leave this book. So here's room on the broom.
Sarah, what can I do in the bathroom?
Where's ooh? In room. So I said that's called speech sound detective. So you look at the words and you say, if you're not sure what it is. Sorry? Did you play speech sound detective today?
Let me just look at the
Wow.
Here we go. Layla, Maddie and Corbin initiate a game of speech
Oh,
sound
that's
detective to the jungle drum
amazing.
text.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss, you see what's this? So you're going to play speech sound detective. So if you had anything like this, if you weren't sure what it was, what these words are, you would ask your mum. And she would tell you, these are called, do you know what these are called? It does look like chips, doesn't it? And get anything that you're used to seeing and then see what the words are. This is actually mini Oreo. Mini Oreo. Where's the picture for? Oh, yes. Mini. So where's the E at the end of mini? Yes, so that's a picture for E as well. Wow, we're finding out some amazing things. Oh, I've got to go now. My doggies are in the car. So you keep that and show it to your mum. Have a little look at it and see if you can find the sound picks, yeah? And these books, and you can choose any of these books to take home that you want. Okay? See you later. High five. You're a superstar.